Alright guys, welcome back to the long awaited second series of the Football Manager Hearts career mode. This is Football Manager 2018. I've had it for a while, just not got around to playing it for, various reasons, but we're playing it now, that's all that matters, and we're going to make Hearts great again. Had enough of Cathro, had enough of Levein. It's time to get Son of Scotland 90 in that hot seat, and it's time to take Hearts to better days. Glory days, man. Glorious days, glorious Hearts. Now, last year on Football Manager 2017, I did a Hearts playthrough, and there was some mixed results. We started off the season by beating Celtic, which was absolutely fantastic. We signed Ihor Gudjohnsen, Icelandic legend, which again was absolutely fantastic. And we were right up there in the second and third places. It looked like we were going to get a Europa League playoff spot. We got into January, we brought in some good players, can't remember who, but I remember we did bring in some good youngsters. Then we got to around March, and that is when our season truly fell apart. We started losing games regularly in the league. We started dropping down the table. Even Partick Thistle leapfrogged us. We ended up finishing 6th in the league table. In the Scottish Cup, we were on a decent run. We got to the quarter-final against League 1 Livingston. If we beat them, we're setting up a semi-final tie against Hibs at Hampden. And what happened? We lost to Livingston 3-0. It was an utter disgrace. It was terrible, man. So we finished the season in 6th, knocked out the Scottish Cup in the quarter-final. Wasn't good. Our second season, we signed some young kid for Real Madrid. I thought he was going to be great. I spent my 500,000 on him, my whole transfer budget on this guy, Alex Febas. He didn't turn out to be that good, to be honest. Disappointing kid. Didn't really feature much, man. He couldn't even get a game, to be fair. And then we ended up in a stalemate. We were like mid-table during the second season, and that is when I stopped playing, just because the game had been out for ages. I wasn't going to get much more done before Football Manager 2018 came out. Other games came out like FIFA and stuff like that. And there was just other better priorities, bigger priorities on my channel than the Football Manager series. The good news is though, we're starting this series pretty much from the release date of the game. Alright, I know it's been a couple of weeks, but last year I didn't start my Hearts series till about April, May. So this time we're starting at it's just going into December here, so we've got plenty of time. There's no reason why we can't get. I'm aiming for about 10 seasons in this Hearts playthrough. I want to make Hearts great. I do. I want to win that. Was it 6th league title? We need to win that, and I wanted to get us into Europe, and I want us to do well in Europe. I want Scotland as a country to do well in Europe. So I want to get that coefficient up, and just Scotland to be a dominant force like we used to be. We haven't been a dominant force in a while. We've actually been the laughing stock probably of European football. But I believe we're sleeping giants, and I believe that we can, with a bit of luck, hopefully have a good season this year, try and get into the top 4, earn a European place, and then next season we'll build on that. We're probably a few seasons away from challenging Celtic. Maybe that's not what you want to hear, but I've just got to be realistic. I think if we can try and battle with Hibs, Rangers, maybe Aberdeen in the first couple of seasons, if we can try and maybe beat them, that would be good progress in my opinion, and then we can worry about challenging Celtic. But I think we need to improve this team. It's an aging squad. Yes, we've got a couple of good youngsters coming through. They've got a lot of potential. But we do have players coming towards the end of their career. You've got Don Cowie, who's up there in age. Christoph Berra, who's up there in age. Kyle Larfy, good player, but he's no spring chicken, is he? And I just look at the Hearts team, and I do see tired legs, aging legs. So that will be something that is concerning me, and something that we will address. Now, I've also noticed that there's a position available for Director of Football. So let me know down below, guys. Should we sign Craig Levein to be the Director of Football? Hashtag yes Levein. Hashtag fuck Levein. Let me know what one you think we should do, man. Obviously, I don't want to get Levein, but I thought I'd put it out there for a laugh. But if you guys vote for Levein, I'll bring him in as Director of Football, and we'll let him make the signings. Alright, so straight away, Anne Budge has welcomed us to Hearts. I would like to formally welcome you to Hearts. The board would like to assure you that you can rely on their full backing and they are looking forward to working with you. Well, thanks very much. The expectations for the upcoming season are not yet finalised, but we will be sent once a decision has been reached. In terms of your contract with the club, you've been given a deal until May 2018 worth $3,800 per week. So they only give me a 1-year deal. Doesn't give me much security, to be honest. If I don't perform, I could honestly well be sacked. They're not going to have to pay much compensation. So I'm going to need to kind of hit the ground running here. There's no time for failure at Hearts. Assistant manager Austin McPhee is responsible for offloading players that you have placed on the unwanted list. And head of youth development Roger Arnott will look to loan out those placed on the development list. Alright. Staff members from the previous regime have been retained, but they will accept the mutual termination of their contracts should you wish to bring your own backroom team in. Well, I don't really know anybody, so I'm not going to go ahead and do that. I wouldn't mind bringing in some Hearts legends, to be honest. I don't think we're going to get... like Stephen Presley, I'm probably not going to get him as my assistant. But I wouldn't mind bringing in maybe a Neil McCann as a coach or something like that, but we'll look at that at a later date. So there you go, 3.8k. Philosophies: sign young players for the first team, develop players using the club's youth system. Right, so we'll attend this meeting, we'll see how it goes. Hi Jamie, welcome to the Jambos. Yep, I want to assure you, you full back into the board, I hope so. No, it's okay, I'm pretty familiar with the club's history. Saying I don't feel a meeting is required. I'm happy to be judged on those philosophies. Yes, we will meet the journalists. Why not? Thanks for answering my questions. I'm going to hand over to the assistant manager who's got a few things to talk about. Alright, well there you go. I hope to have a long, successful career at Hearts. Yes, give me a summary. That'd be great, Big Austin. Would you like to arrange a meeting with your staff? Sure, we'll arrange that meeting. Would you like to help me with any tasks at the club? Well, maybe we'll get back to you at a later date, Austin, man. For right now, we're pretty much fine. We could make a board request, but it's pretty early. First day of the job, man. Give me £10 million transfer budget. I don't think that would go down very well, would it? So, we've got the Hearts transfer update. We've got 3 players in on loan. Ashley Smith-Brown from Man City. Connor Randall from Liverpool, and Manuel Milinkovic from Genoa. In terms of players that we've got out on loan, we've got Harry Patton, Marcus Godinho, Nikolai Todorov, Connor Salmon, Liam Smith, Ali Roy, Callum Morrison, Dario Sanata, and Andy Irvine at Berwick. In terms of injuries, we've got 2 injuries at the moment. We've got Ross Callaghan, he's got a lower broken arm. God damn it, he's going to be out for 2 months. That's shit. John Suter has been out for 4 months, but he should be back in 1 or 2 days, which is fantastic news. Reoccurring injuries: Kyle Lafferty, hamstring. Hopefully he'll be fit though for the season. Responsibility at Hearts. See, I've got total responsibility at the moment. I may look to change that in the future, but for now we're just going to leave it with me. Got McPhee giving me the strengths. We've got youth prospects. Decent use, wage budget, goalkeeper depth, weaknesses, transfer budget with just 275k. Yeah, not a lot of money. 275k doesn't get you much in football, even in Scottish football. To be honest, I know it's peanuts in Scottish football, and it's like fucking hell. They'll be using Monopoly money soon enough in Scottish football. That's how bad things are. But it's still 275k. It's not going to get you a new team, is it, man? Maybe get you one decent player, but yeah, but we've got more positives than weaknesses, so I guess you've got to look at the you know what I mean. Got more strengths than weaknesses, so you've got to look at the positives there. We're not doing too bad. We've got suitable penalty kick takers. We will apply all there. Aye man, why not? Just stick them on. A welcome from Chief Scout Murray. In order to help you get started on reshaping the squad you have inherited, I wish to draw your attention to our scouting centre. From there you can set your general focus to inform the scouts as to what type of players you wish to be suggested into your former scouting centre. The board having indicated that they will allow the scouting of players within this continent. So we've got full of Europe to scout, great. Scouting budget will be used to pay for senior youth practice and any individual scouting trips outside of your permitted scouting range. You are also able to choose how frequently you want to receive emails recommendations. Alright, so we've got 75k. I don't want to judge that preferences. during transfer window. We'll keep it at 2 weeks. Player search. Fucking hell, what's this? The package. I guess we'll just leave it there, I think, for now. We're looking at Jordan Rosser. Fuck, I'd love Jordan Rosser, but I don't think we'd be able to sign him. We'll keep scouting him, I guess, or estimated cost, interest, slight. We'll leave it for now. I don't want to touch anything, man, but I don't want to fuck things up. But I'd love to get Jordan Rosser if we can get him. Right, guys, so we're having a look, like I was saying, age and squad, and we've got Paul Gallagher 37, Aaron Hughes 37, Don Cowie 34, Christoph Berra 32. So maybe it was wrong. We've only got 4 players over the age of 30, which is not bad. And I guess maybe I was being a bit harsh on the team. Like, most of these players are still, you know what, mid to late 20s. That's still considered your peak. So maybe I was being harsh. Paul Gallagher doesn't really feature much. Aaron Hughes, I would like to get a replacement in for him. And then obviously with Don Cowie, he'll probably be going out the door soon. Then Christoph Berra. In terms of our best players, no surprise that is Jamie Walker. 4-star ability, 4-star potential. I thought he might have had a bit more potential than that. Slightly disappointing. Then you have Christoph Berra 4 stars and Kyle Lafferty 4 stars. So no surprise to see them up there. John Suter though, 3.5 stars but 5-star potential. Love John Suter. I think he's a great player. I'll look to play him as much as possible and try and get him to that 5-star potential that the game says he has. In terms of other players with potential, we have Harry Cochrane. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm probably butchering it. 16 years of age. He's got 5-star potential. Current 2-star ability. Definitely want to play him as much as possible. Don't know if maybe I should loan him out to a lower league team. Or do I keep him and try and bring him on as subs and stuff? I don't know, guys. Let me know down below. Because I really want it. This guy's going to be like a project. I mean, I think he's a really good looking player. He's going to be great, I think, man. Like, already, if you look at some of his technique stats, like 11 for technique, first touch 14, decisions 14, determination 14. He's just a really good player already at the age of 16. So I think if he gets regular game time, he can definitely grow into that 5-star ability. Even if he doesn't become 5 stars, I think he can still become very good indeed. So let me know, guys. Would you rather keep a closer eye on Harry Cochrane and keep him at the club? Or would you rather loan him out for a season and see if he comes back a better player? I'll leave that one up to you guys down below. We also have Bartonicio Gadja, a 17-year-old Polish kid. He currently plays as a defensive CDM. Looks like he could be good as well. He's got 4.5-star potential ability. He can play all through the middle, so apparently he can play from the defensive centre back up to striker, target man. So that's pretty weird, man. As long as he's through the middle, he's great. If you play him out wide, you're fucked. But I mean, if you keep him through the middle, he's going to be a great player, according to this anyway, right? So kind of look there at the squad, got the dynamics. Top influences are Christoph Berra and Aaron Hughes. No surprise there. Tactics. I'm going to go ahead now, guys, and mess with my tactics, and I will show you what they are in just a second. Alright, so going to go with a 4-2-3-1 formation. Mentality is going to be control. Team shape is going to be fluid. Team instructions, I'm going to go with retain possession, play out of defence, work ball into the box, play wider, push higher up, look for underlap. Obviously, depending on the team, I may change. I'm going to set up a few formations. I'm not just going to go with the one tactic and just hope it works. I will be changing things up. But I think to start off the season, this is the kind of way I want to play. I want to try and play nice attacking football, nice passing, just hold on to the ball, possession-wise football. But I understand it might not work. But we're going to give it a try to start off. I've realised here that we're kind of short in a few areas. I'd say defensively, CDM position, I think we could do with bringing in a player there. I think left back we could do with bringing in a player there. And wingers, I think we could do with bringing in another winger. I believe we're short in that position as well. So probably the 3 targets I'm looking for in this transfer window. Bring in a winger, bring in a CDM, and bring in a left back. So a quick look at the team report. Squad depth kind of shows you that we're lacking. Up front, I think we're decent. Kyle Lafferty, 4 stars. Ismail in behind him, 3.5. If we go with the attacking midfielder, probably look to play Jamie Walker in that role. Or maybe even Ismail, even though he's only 2 stars. Then out on the left, it's Jamie Walker. You can play Milinkovic, Ismail out on the right. I think that's where we need another right winger. Look at that, Jamie Walker's the best player for the right and he's only 2.5 stars, not good enough. In midfield, the centre midfield role, we're kind of stacked. I don't think we need to worry about that. You've got Prince Bobbin, Don Cowie, Shuhum, Martin, they're alright. But then when it comes to the more defensive midfield position, our best player is Rafael Grislak, 2.5 stars, which is not good enough. So I think CDM is going to be my number 1 target. Left back, we've got Rafa Grislak, 3 stars. Defensive centre back, we've got Berra, Suter, Aaron Hughes. We've got Nowak, Grislak, and then on the right side of defence, the right back, we have Michael Smith, Connor, Randall, so we don't need to bring any positions there. Then keepers, we're solid with the keepers. Look at that, we've got 4 keepers, man. McLaughlin, Hamilton, Norrin, Gallagher. We don't need to worry about that, so maybe I was a bit harsh, maybe we don't need a left back, but I definitely believe that we need to get a CDM and a winger, and that is going to be my 2 number 1 targets for this transfer window. Without a shadow of a doubt, I think we need to improve those positions. In terms of club details, we'll just go over this quickly. For anyone unaware, Hearts are a team from Edinburgh, winning the Ladbrokes Premiership, founded in the year 1874, with professional status, national reputation at 2.5 stars, finances are okay, captain is Christoph Berra, vice captain is Don Cowie, Tynecastle is the stadium. It just got recently done up, so I'm pretty sure that the capacities went up a bit, but the game obviously won't take that into consideration. 17,480, though, still a good capacity in terms of Scottish football. Play on grass, obviously, in the stadium. Condition is good. In terms of media predictions, they reckon we're going to finish 4th this season. I would like to finish at least 4th, I'll be honest. Anything less than 4th will disappoint me, but I know it's going to be difficult. You've got Celtic, Rangers, Aberdeen, Hibs. It's going to be hard to beat one of those teams, but that is my target. Anything less than 4th, I'll be disappointed. Finances are alright. Owner, she loves the club. Big Ann Budge, she loves the club. I'm looking at the icons. You've got Rudy Scatchell, Jim Jeffries, Craig Levein. We're going to bring in Craig Levein. If you guys want me to, guys, I will try and get him. I'll bring him in as director of football, and we'll see what happens. If you want it to happen, let me know, and we will go for it for a laugh. Why not? Fuck. Got Paul Hartley. Could maybe bring him. Oh, he's the manager of Falkirk now. Wasn't aware of that. Didn't not know Paul Hartley was the manager of Falkirk. What Jim Jeffries doing these days? Manager or director of football of Edinburgh City. Director of football, we can maybe bring Jim Jeffries in. Everyone loves Jim Jeffries. Would you like to see him come to Hearts as director of football? Let me know, guys, down below. Our job is currently secure. We've got 63 wage budget to spend. Well, not to spend, that's what we've got. We've already taken 56,000, so about what? We've got about 7,000 of wage budget available, 275 transfer budget available. It does say that we're advised to have 1 director of football and we don't have one, so do you want a director of football, guys? Would you prefer me to answer to a director of football who brings in his own players and I have to use them? Or would you prefer me to go out and scout my own players and bring in my own players? Choice is up to you guys. Let me know down below. Director of football, yes or no. And overall balance, we've got 6 million in the bank, which is great. Our profit loss this season, we're down 8,250. Need to sort that out, but we'll worry about that, guys, in the next episode. So next time around, I'm looking to scout some players, possibly bring some in, get the formations up to scratch, and maybe even play our first friendly. So make sure to check back in episode 2, guys, for that. But this has been the end of episode 1. Quite a long video, I know. Apologies in advance for that. Let me know, guys, down below. What do you think? How are we going to do this season? Media predicts 4th. I want at least 4th. What do you guys think? Until next time, been Son of Scotland 90. Peace.